What's going on YouTube? It's KEVINBO202 and today we're reviewing Self-Made Hostage EP. This is my first ever released body of work. It's a 10-track EP that is my independent record label's first ever release, 202 Records, and it was very different. Something that I wanted to establish with this EP is for people to know that I'm not looking to bite anybody's style. I'm doing everything on my own way. I switch up my flows a lot, I rap along to the beat, and I try to make music that's catchy and enjoyable. And I did try to make some of the choruses pretty catchy, such as Hitman and Apple Watch on the Wrist. This entire EP was produced by my friends Justin and Lamar. They produced the beats for my YouTube channel, and now they produce my entire project. I knew that with their production, I would be able to write some awesome stuff and put together something that I think would be enjoyable by most. This is a lot for me. I mean, it was a lot of work making the EP. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of writing. I got stuck here and there, but I was able to overcome that and really try to make enjoyable songs that were on topic and didn't only fit with the song title, but also fit with the entire EP. I came up with the title back in 2014 after my father had passed away. I was going to release a little project called Self-Made Hostage EP. After my dad passed away, I broke up with my girlfriend and I fell into a deep depression and was really thinking about stuff and wanted to get my frustrations out through my music. I came up with the title because at the time I just started making a lot of money. Like as soon as I left my girlfriend, I had like really big business deals happen and it was really crazy. And it was my way of saying, you know, being self-made, that's great. Being able to make your own money and achieve a lot of success doing it all on your own, always great. But I felt like I was a hostage because of it. I was in danger, I was not safe, and it was because of the money. And that is how I felt when I first got my first big paycheck and really started feeling like I succeeded and I've accomplished a lot of things. Now, of course, I wouldn't really start working on the project seriously until 2017. I actually started working on it during the winter. My producers would send beats over and I would think they were insane. The first two they sent were Hitman and At Least You Know That I Tried instrumentals, which are amazing. Then I finally start getting on some kind of track and I'm getting ready to release the first single, Hitman. It was intended for a March release, but unfortunately I was in a near fatal car accident. Some woman wasn't paying attention and literally drove right in front of us, making a left turn where she was supposed to stop, and we drove into her directly. She was fine, but my buddy has herniated disc. I'm still in pain from the accident, and it was this close to killing me. I was told that if we were going 10 miles per hour faster, that the engine from our car would have ended up on our laps. We both would have been dead. So, we're pretty lucky, and it almost delayed not only the EP, but it never would have came out in the first place. But it did delay Hitman, and then Hitman comes out, and people really liked it. Like, it was crazy. I didn't know how people were going to react to my music, because again, it's different. It's not nothing you're going to be used to, so the opinions I got and the feedback, I mean, it was so awesome. Then the second single was intended to be Apple Watch on the Wrist. Then I released My Story. My Story was actually released on the same day that my dad died, but 3 years later. Then Apple Watch on the Wrist comes a little later on, and that was it. That was the singles. So before I break down each track and really get into what I think, which track is the best, which track isn't in my opinion, I want to first go over some of the reviews that I got from you guys, the fans. One of the biggest things that I wanted with this project is after I get it out to you guys, I wanted to know the feedback from the people that bought it. I want to start this off by talking about my personal favorite review that I've watched. It's by a fan named Jacob. He messaged me before receiving his copy asking if he can do a full review of the actual CD. I just let him know that basically it would be fine, just don't do the entire songs because I want people to actually purchase the CDs to listen to the music rather than just watching a video. He understood. He made a pretty long video and it shows his reaction of opening his package. It shows his reaction of first seeing the CD and the artwork, checking out the disc. He thought the artwork was pretty cool, which is really awesome. And then of course he listened to the songs and you hear little snippets of each track and he lets me know his opinion. And I mean, he really liked the tracks on this EP. It's so awesome. His reaction to Jacked Up first getting started up was really funny. I literally laughed. But it's awesome being able to hear different opinions and different thoughts of each song. And you know, one thing that really got to me a little bit was when Hitman went on and Apple Watch on the Wrist, then My Story later on, he knew the words to the songs and he was rapping along, and to me that was really insane. It kind of gave me the feeling that, you know what, I think this is really something I want to do. So Jacob, thank you so much for making the review, man. It was so awesome. And his video is getting a lot of views. I mean, that's so awesome too. He actually messaged me on Snapchat when I got 202 views. That was pretty sick. And keep up the good work on your channel too, but seriously, man, thank you so much. Another of my fans named Yo Peanut made a video and it shows him unboxing the items. He really thought the artwork was sick. I then commented on the video asking for his opinion on the songs. He told me that he loved them all and he loves how I can switch up my flow. Now that's like one of the main things I want to have with my style. I want to show that I'm able to do different things rather than just rapping the same way throughout a song. I want to be able to switch things up and of course, like I said before, rap along with the beat. To me, it's a ton of fun. I write all my own music. Being able to rap along with the beat and switch up things, I think it's pretty fun. Another channel named the official channel of Sham Plays. They also did an unboxing video showing both of their copies that they purchased. They both bought 2 copies, one autographed and one sealed with a promo sticker. Thank you for that. I then commented and asked what he thought of the tracks, and he said that he really likes the album. It's an EP, especially track 3 and 7, which is At Least You Know That I Tried and Stupid Is As Stupid Does. I will continue to support you as well. Listen, man, thank you for that. I hope you enjoy the copies. And this guy is from Australia, so shout out to Australia. Thank you so much, man. Okay, another person that bought the EP, they commented. These were some of the things that he said. I'm going to post the entire comment so you guys can read it. But the things that stuck out to me the most, he said, Unexpected, Jacked Up I thought was crazy. Stupid Is As Stupid Does is my favorite track on the EP. Fishes was the only one I thought was eh. My Story was deep and made me think. Apple Watch was cool in a funny way. I give the EP an 8 out of 10. Great stuff and can't wait to see what comes next in your music career. Thank you for letting me know your opinion of the tracks, and I appreciate you giving me an 8 out of 10. That's pretty freaking awesome. And I totally understand with Fishes. When I wrote the song, I wasn't really serious with it. It was kind of me just saying, you know what, I don't give a shit, fuck you, to, you know, whoever the song might be referring to. I did get pretty lazy with it, and that's what kind of made it to me fun. And I definitely switched up the flows. I rapped high pitched, I started rapping real deep. I got my point across, but again, it was my way of saying I don't give a shit about who I was rapping about, and I kind of tried to make that known on the actual track. Another person that purchased the EP, another fan of mine named David Savage Pay, he said he really liked Hitman. He loved the instrumental, The Stupid Is As Stupid Does, and the bars were dope too. Stupid Is As Stupid Does, his instrumental, is one of my favorites. He said My Story was one of the main reasons that I bought the EP, and he gave it a 10 out of 10. That is so sick. David, thank you so much. I'm really glad you enjoyed the EP, and getting such a high rating like that really means a lot, man. So thank you so much for that. Another person who purchased this, they are from the United Kingdom, so people really bought the EP from around the world. That's pretty dope. Lynn said that her least favorite track was Stupid Is As Stupid Does, because she always has a least favorite track when she listens to a project. But she said that Jacked Up was her favorite, and My Story was really dope. She loved the EP. So again, that's so awesome, and it's also cool to hear that Jacked Up was your favorite. I like knowing the different opinions of people, and you know, somebody liking a song like that the most. That's really awesome, and a lot of people actually like Jacked Up the most. So yeah, it's pretty dope. So thank you so much, Elaine. Thank you for buying the EP, and I'm glad you loved it. It really means a lot. To the 3 people that posted actual videos reviewing the items, I'm going to put the links in the descriptions. Go subscribe to them, and shouts out to them for doing that. I'm sure many of you actually already seen the videos though, because again, they're getting a lot of views, so shouts out to them. And also to the people that commented about the favorite tracks and stuff, thank you so much for that. And the singles Hitman, My Story, and Apple Watch on the wrist, there's tons of comments and compliments on the tracks with the instrumentals. And At Least You Know That I Tried, which I posted pretty recently, that got a ton of positive feedback. People were telling me that they were really surprised. I guess they couldn't believe that I could actually do a track that good. The quality of the song itself is really on point. The beat was insane, and the lyrics, I really worked hard on that song. So yeah, shouts out to everybody for the feedback. But alright guys, I'm going to talk about the 10 tracks, let you guys know my opinions and whatnot. So let's get started. First track is What's Going On intro. So obviously, people know me because of YouTube. I really wouldn't be known online for much if it wasn't for my YouTube. So for that reason, What's Going On, the intro, it starts off like one of my YouTube videos, but then it switches up and it reminds you guys that, you know, fuck that. This is Self-Made Hostage, bitch. Are you ready? I thought it was a pretty sick intro, and from the feedback that I got on it, people liked it, so that's pretty awesome. Then comes track 2, Hitman, which was the lead single from the EP. Hitman to me is the best quality song on the EP. It doesn't only let you know the different things that I'm capable of doing, but it really just proves that I'm able to make a song that's catchy, enjoyable, and also have some awesome bars. Out of all the tracks, I definitely think that Hitman is the best one to be the lead single, and I don't know, we can see where this song's gonna get, because I do know that currently on YouTube it has over 1,100 views. I just put the music video up 4 days before this recording, and it's about to hit 400 views, so single's doing pretty good. The third track, At Least You Know That I Tried, was definitely one of the better tracks on the EP, in my opinion. I mean, I do think all the songs are good, but At Least You Know That I Tried would definitely be like the top 3 best, mainly because of the quality of the song with the instrumental switching up, the points and concepts behind the song. It's basically letting you guys know that I'm working really hard, I'm trying to make it in the rap game, but if I don't make it, at least you know that I tried. I really enjoy listening to this song. It's pretty crazy, and I think that with the quality of the music, it definitely belongs on the EP. The fourth track, Jacked Up, is 2 minutes of straight bars. No chorus, no hook, just straight rapping about crazy shit. The beginning part of the verse was originally written in 2016 for a song that me and my producers were supposed to do, but it never happened, and I wanted to reuse those bars because it was so insane, and then I continued to write from where it left off, made it a full verse, and it was so dope. A lot of people told me it's their favorite song, and I can see why. Definitely a crazy track. A lot of anger, aggression, and the speed of the beat. I mean, it's just so hard. The 5th track, Apple Watch on the Wrist, was originally a song that I came up with during the summer of 2016. I remember sitting around and I was writing music and I was just thinking of shit. I know that a lot of the times the rappers that make it nowadays, they've been making it off of songs that are catchy and kind of corny. No serious rapping or bars, it's more of just a catchy, fun song. And that's where Apple Watch on the Wrist, how I came up with the hook and the concept of the song. The song is about me flexing with an Apple Watch, which, I mean, come on. And it's also poking fun of Rolex, which is a high-end luxury watch, of course. But I had a lot of fun writing and recording this song. The original recording I threw out because I wanted it to sound more catchy rather than me just rapping regularly. So I think the way it turned out, I think it was so awesome and it's a lot of fun. I can't wait to do the music video for it. Then track 6, we have Psychiatrist Fun Skit. It was basically me just joking around and messing around about past experience I used to have when I was broke. Me pronunciating salsa wrong. It's actually salsa, but I always say salsa. I did ever since I was a kid. I don't know. I can't explain it. And then, of course, it playing off the concept of the EP, Self-Made Hostage EP. Me being frustrated and talking to a psychiatrist and them letting me know what they think's wrong with me, and they say I'm self-made hostage. It was corny, but, you know, it was pretty fun. The 7th track, Stupid Is as Stupid Does, I think is really good. Many people have complimented the production on this track, and I definitely think it's probably the best produced song on the EP besides Hitman, and at least you know that I tried. Me personally, I think those are the 3 best produced songs on the EP. Actually, I don't know, because My Story is really good too. I think it'd be the 4th behind My Story, Hitman, and at least you know that I tried. No order. But the production, again, is so insane on the EP. You'd have your own opinion on it if you listen to it. But Stupid Is as Stupid Does was a more fun track. It starts off with me rapping pretty aggressively. The chorus gets a little funny. I start off rapping ill again on the 2nd verse, and I rap really quick in a part, which I thought was pretty dope. Goes back to the chorus. I then drop the Stupid Is as Stupid Does part, then the chorus one more time. I end the track with just straight fire. I personally think that the ending of the track is probably the best. I'm gonna spit the bar real quick. What do I say? So once they saw I made it, then the haters they hated. The bullshit that they're talking is just so goddamn outdated. See them face to face, clock the face looking faded, and put it on my YouTube, make that disgrace get famous. I mean, to me, that was just so fire. So you guys gotta let me know what you thought of that track, definitely. But Stupid Is as Stupid Does was so awesome. It was so awesome making that one. The 8th track, Fishes, was the most lazy track on the EP, and it was intentional. I wanted to show that I can diss somebody, but not really be that serious about it, because I really don't give a shit. Fishes represent my haters. There's been a joke going around about this one guy looking like a fish, and that's kind of where it came up from. And it goes lazy. I switched the flow up. I rap high pitch in some of the song, and the whole song is playing off of the concept of the fishes, me being the shark and them just being fishes. It's a funny fucking song. You have to listen to it. The 9th track, which was definitely the most serious song of the EP. I even say in the beginning of the song that this is going to be the realest shit I ever spit, and I truly believe it. My story is me talking about my childhood and me being a teenager, always angry, me having problems with my father passing away, and that, the aggression, the anger that was built up, that became the fuel to my success. And I believe that if my dad didn't pass away, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. It is pretty sad. The song is definitely sad, but it is all 100% true. I know a lot of people got upset. Somebody actually even told me that their friend almost cried from listening to the song, and their friend was a guy. And, you know, I totally get that, and I just wanted to be able to take a song about something very personal of mine, something so serious, put it on a track. Like I said, I really needed to get that off my chest. Being able to do it through a song, it really helped me a lot in a lot of ways. The music video to that song is coming very soon, and, you know, to me, it's the most personal song, the most real song, and definitely one of the best on the EP. Then the EP ends with That's It outro, which is just like me again ending a YouTube video, but then I cut it off and then I drop the music and get serious, as letting you guys know that to the people that doubt me, I don't give a shit, and then me also saying that I will always be self-made hostage. You know, it's kind of weird reviewing my own music, but I think Hitman, My Story, Jacked Up, Stupid Is as Stupid Does, at least you know that I tried. Those are the best songs on the EP. Then both Apple Watch on the Wrist and Fishes were kind of taken less seriously. It was more about having fun, rapping along, joking around. And then the 3 skits I thought were pretty good and definitely go well with music. I'm not going to rate my own EP, but I'm just going to say that I worked really hard on it, and I definitely think that the feedback that I'm getting, I am going to say that I agree with David Savage Pay's review, giving it a 10 out of 10. I think it kind of deserved that from the content, the concept behind the EP. Each in some way talked about success and me being angry, and kind of again playing off the title of being a hostage. That's what the EP was based around, and I stayed with the concept. I made sure it made sense. I really rapped hard on it. I wrote really hard on it. I took my writing very seriously. I wrote the entire EP, and I definitely think that if people that are really big into hip-hop listen to my EP today, if I was able to push it out and get it out to them more, I definitely think that I would have a ton more fans. So I'm working on promotions. I'm gonna start paying for stuff to be promoted and stuff like that, and I have the music videos coming. I'm trying to do live performances. I have some things that are in the mix right now. I'm really trying to push my music out there and see what I can do with it. Now, this first EP wasn't supposed to be a get-rich-quick scheme. I definitely don't think that I'm gonna get rich and famous off of this EP, but this is the start. And the main thing behind this this EP is getting more fans. I want to gain fans for my rapping and see where I can go from there. So hopefully I gain a bunch more fans from the EP. We'll see where it gets me. But to me, this was probably the best start I'm going to be able to have because I took it so seriously, and we'll see where it gets me. So I really enjoyed making this EP, and I really am happy with the feedback that I've been getting from the fans. It means so much. To the people that bought copies, thank you so much for supporting both me and my movement, and we'll see where it gets. So alright guys, that's going to be it for the Self-Made Hostage EP review. I'm KEVINBO202. I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out guys. Seriously, thank you guys so much for this. This means a ton.